The video playing behind me right now shows a brand new metaverse that is releasing its first land sale of 5,000 plots on February 2nd, 2022. You're going to want to stay tuned to find out what that is and all the details about this brand new metaverse that's being built. First off, please click that like button if you're interested in finding out about gaming and crypto. You can subscribe and click that bell notification. We'll let you know whenever we have a new video coming out. We focus on NFTs and crypto gaming. That being said, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. We're just here to educate you on information that's coming out, and then you'll need to make your own financial decisions or speak with a financial advisor. So there was a saying that went, they're not making any more land, so invest in land. Well, that has all changed with virtual land sales. We just have to look at Sandbox to see the floor price being 3.6 ETH, where 6 months ago you could buy it for 0.5 ETH. That's a 7x in 6 months, and that's while the market's in a downtrend dip. Land has not dipped. We can see crazy land sales today of 55 ETH, $144,000 next to Atari Zone, and the basic lands are selling for almost $10,000 a piece. Now, Heavenland is the project we're looking at, and you can get into this for about $250 by minting on February 2nd. They're only going to have 30,000 parcels overall, and they've got big plans for this metaverse. So what is Heavenland? They're building this whole land in a gravitational tubus in space. It's this cool world that's in a tube. You buy the land inside the tube. Some of the parcels you'll be able to drill directly through the tube and build on the outside as well. So you'll have the outside world and the inside world. If you end up minting some of that land that drills right through, you're sitting on a gold mine, as long as the metaverse does turn into something huge. And we'll show you in a bit just how big they plan on making this world. It's a city topology of the future. So they say, how would you design a city if you could start from scratch? Heavenland has onboarded a team of architects specializing in research of self-sustaining cities of the future. So they're actually talking with real architects. They're not just playing around with little things. They've mapped out what a whole city of the future could look like. And you're going to be able to build whatever you want on this land. Depending on what land you end up with, there's different height and depth requirements that you have to stay within. But we'll get into that in a little bit. So the Heavenland experience has been developed using Unity engine to bring Heavenland to the most people in the shortest possible time. So they're building this out quickly, but they're building it out very professionally. And you'll be able to make whatever you want within Heavenland. You'll be able to exchange tradable items with others existing on the Solana marketplace. This is all Solana based, so no huge gas fees like you've got on most Ethereum based NFTs. They've already built up a ton of partnerships, and they are building this with Unity and on the Unreal Engine. So it is a AAA game. This is going to be or AAA metaverse that will have gaming within it as it's built out over time. If we look at the mint info, the first mint of the first 5,000 parcels is approaching February 2nd, 2022. There are only 500 whitelisted addresses, and right now there are 300 of those taken up. It's going to be pretty tricky to get on a whitelist at this point in time, but an hour after the whitelist round, then the other NFTs are up to the public to buy, and I imagine they're going to mint out very, very quickly. I'll leave the mint link as well as the website and their Discord in the section below here. The upcoming first 5,000 parcels has more valuable assets in it, so you've got a bigger chance of getting a valuable parcel in it. The first 5,000 parcels have been selected mainly from the center of Heavenland, and you can see how it's divided up. They've got the zone as the high-rise, downtown, block city, and suburban, and it shows you on mint what we have available. So they've got 8% of the level A high-rise, 17% of the level B high-rise, and downtown 550, 11%, and 24% of the level B, and none of the suburban at this time. So it's all high-rise downtown and block city that you're going to get, which is going to be more valuable than suburban. And then if you get 2 or more, there's bonuses there. You get a total airdrop, and if you do get 5 or more, you get lifetime access to the private group that allows sneak peeks to new materials, premium content, bonuses. You get a real nickname that's on the wall of early supporters that'll stay there, so that in the future, if this does become a huge metaverse, you become basically a founder of that metaverse, and your name's always there. So it's kind of a cool thing, and you'll get early access to the platform testing. So I'm totally excited about this metaverse, and I'm going to be jumping in and grabbing as much land as I'm able to. And as far as getting the 5 parcels, if you're not allowed to mint all those, you can go ahead and purchase those on the secondary market. If we look at the parcels on themselves, access Parcel Trading through these links. So you can go straight to their website or their Discord, and it'll have the links directly to where you can purchase the land. You do want to use these links rather than typing it into a search engine. There's tons of scammers out there. I heard of another project that had a fake MagicEden created, and it actually got into the search engines, and a lot of people got scammed out of their SOL. Okay, so Heavenland is a gateway to anything that you can imagine. The city is in the gravitational tubus of Earth's orbit, which is so cool because you're orbiting right above the Earth. It's been designed by architects, like we said before. Land is split into 30,000 parcels with a size of 25 by 25 meters, and they're represented by a unique NFT, which is what the sale is all about. All parcels together cover an area of 18.75 kilometers, and that doesn't include nature, roads, or other public places. Parcels are the most important NFTs in Heavenland, and we'll show you that they have a bigger plan for everything else that's coming down the road here. It's cool because they've got the zones here with the high-rise. So they've got the high-rise section, we've got the downtown section, the BioCity is further out, and then the suburban areas outlying from there. And it's divided into 3,000 parcels high-rise. Downtown has 9,370 parcels. Block City, 12,634 parcels. And suburban, 4,992 parcels. So it gives you an idea of all the parcels that are available, and you can look and see that the high-rise has the highest maximum height build and the maximum depth build. And downtown, you have a depth that you can build as well. And like I said, some of the parcels you'll be able to drill right through the core of the tube and build outside of the metaverse as well. So you end up with almost twice the land in that case. And of course, if you could build a much taller building with many more rooms, you're going to be able to lease out more space, or at least lease out the land. If you don't want to bother building, you can do that as well. So some parcels can drill through the tubus and build on its outer side. 3,000, so 10% of the parcels have been randomly selected and marked as drill through. And you'll see this is what the NFT will look like. So there's a drill through indicator here with the star. I'm guessing if that's a star or filled in. Doesn't explain exactly there. The depth that you can build, the height you can build, location, and the zone and subzone, as well as the NFT type and the zone subzone coordinates. So the most important things to look at are going to be this depth, height build, and location and zone on the NFT itself. If we take a quick look at the roadmap, we'll see that they had the vision back in June, and that just recently they've had the white paper, the website creation, and parcel adopters mint, which will actually be in February. So we're almost right on track with that. And then there'll be HTO minting, the Heavenland token that'll be used for purchasing within the metaverse itself. And then in March, we'll have a staking system and the Heavenland marketplace. and then trading all parcels within the Heavenland marketplace itself with either SOL or HTO itself. Then we're going to have the first avatars in April, and there'll be a breeding system there. So the official mint will have just 1,000 pieces, 500 male, 500 female, and then you'll be able to trade avatars and their offspring on the marketplace for SOL or HTO. Pretty strange trading avatar humans, but that's where we're going with the metaverse. Pretty crazy. And then in June, we're going to have a new high-performance server, the first revenue distribution from the marketplace to all residents that have active stakes within it. In July, we have the first version of the Heavenland game itself, and it's really cool to see that by October they want to have 100,000 active residents. Once again, only 30,000 parcels of land with 100,000 active residents they want to have, and then the gaming is going to improve by March of next year, and within a couple of years they want to have 1 million active residents. So you can only imagine if they can get to this and get 1 million active residents within this time frame or sooner, what the land could possibly be worth with that many people trafficking through the world. And with advertising being available in here, they're working on getting partnerships with other brands so that they can get those within the metaverse itself as well. There's not much information in the team. It just says it's a core team of 15 people that's growing every week. They've got blockchain specialists, artists, architects, game developers, programmers, IT infrastructure specialists, etc., etc. It seems to be well planned out. Once again, high risk, high reward. There's nothing but an idea at this time and a few graphics that look really cool. But once again, you're getting in on the ground floor of something that could be huge, could go to nothing, but it's $250 to buy a piece of land if you can get in on the mint. And that is dirt cheap for anything in the crypto sphere itself. I'm willing to risk a couple $1,000s myself. If it goes to zero, not a big deal, because I'm going to be going into a lot of these different metaverse projects, and I'm sure some of them are going to hit, some of them are going to be zeros, but the game is find the metaverses that look like they're really planning on doing something huge in the space, get into a bunch of them, and just sit on the land, because the land is going to be incredibly valuable for any of these metaverses that take off. So if you're excited about finding out about more of these metaverses that I'm checking out, because I'm always jumping in, diving into different discords, finding out about new mints, new projects that are out there, then click that like button and subscribe to our channel, and click that bell notification. Will notify you whenever we put a new channel out. We focus almost strictly on NFTs and gaming, specifically within the cryptoverse and the metaverse. So I hope you found this information valuable. Look forward to seeing you somewhere in the metaverse. Feel free to comment in the section below on what your favorite metaverse is, or your favorite game that you'd like to see a video on, and maybe I'll end up making a video on that as well. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you in the next video.